And hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today, we're back inside of our survival world, and you might notice we're in an acacia forest over by our iron golem spawner. So basically, what I wanted to do was I figured it was about time to set up a gunpowder farm, and I'm not like psycho concerned about max efficiency and stuff like that, so I don't mind doing it near my iron golem farm, and I don't think it should affect it too much anyway, since that's villagers and stuff, and the iron golems died pretty quickly, so it shouldn't take up much of the spawn rates. The main pain's gonna be lighting up area around to try and decrease the amount of spawn rates used for other things. However, that's not what's important. What's important is we're going to be finally making a gunpowder farm. It's gonna be so nice. Now, what I want to do with this is I do want to set it up in a way where I'll be able to have the option of either A, killing them manually so that I can get the looting effect, or B, have them drop down into molten blocks so that they'll automatically die and I'll have minecart going around to pick up the drops. Because that way, when I need gunpowder on demand, I can get it a little quicker than I could otherwise. So that's my plan for that. But yeah, what I'm thinking is we're just going to set this up in this hill. So then we have the first couple blocks already set up. That way I can just kind of dig up. And it'll be less ugly that way. Now, the thing about it is I do want to make the walls stone brick. So this will actually probably take longer than it would if I set it up outside. But this way it'll look nicer. Because, yeah, then we can set up the tunnel going around, and I can have them... I can have slabs set up about here that I'll then add sticky pistons to retract in and out. So then that way, if I want to kill the creepers by hand, I can kill them like this. If I want to let them fall, I can have them back, and they'll fall down, and then I can set up stone bricks like that. And then I'll have to drop it anyway to get the materials to drop down, but I figure this should be a pretty way of doing this. So I'm going to go about getting this started. I'm going to need to get trapdoors because otherwise they won't spawn, and I'm going to keep placing that incorrectly. But yeah, this should be about what we're looking at, and I'm going to make this whole area nicer and probably have this dug out around it. But I'm not super concerned about making down here look nice quite yet. Although I am going to need to hide the wiring. I don't know for sure how I'm going to do that quite yet. Because, well, I guess it's going to be up there. So I guess I can kind of have boxes around. I don't know. It's going to be weird to figure out. But for the moment, I'm going to dig this tunnel up, and I'll catch y'all in a sec. Okay, so I've gotten the bulk of it done. As you can see up there, we got the whole thing going around. I have most of the interior done except for the water laid out, which I need some buckets for, and lucky for me, we're at the iron farm, which 8 buckets of water will be enough. And that way I don't have to refill any while I'm in there. But yeah, so basically the idea behind a creeper grinder is creepers are not quite a block tall, which luckily it appears as though none have spawned in quite yet. They're not quite a block tall, so they can spawn with a trapdoor over their head, whereas other mobs can't, except for spiders, which I'm going to have to deal with spiders. And then, so then they'll spawn in, And just like with the other mob grinder, they'll work their way towards the sides where we'll have trapdoors, and then they'll fall in. Oh, did I seriously mess that up? Okay, apparently. Okay, boom, boom. There we go. I messed that up. I got this. Okay, there we go. So now the water should be set up, and now creepers should be able to spawn in here, assuming I didn't do anything wrong and they haven't changed anything since the last time I built one of these. Because I did build my last one in 1.15, so they might have changed some mechanic that might ruin my system. I sure hope not. But yeah, so I'm going to have to let this run for a little bit, and we'll see. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to just set up trapdoors like this. So then that way I can get up nice and close to here, but at the same time they'll be able to fall. So yeah. I'm going to need to make this look nicer at some point, but for the moment I'm going to leave it like this. I have more work to do on this, but I think this is where I'm going to leave it at for this episode. And yeah, I need to get out. There we go. Just wanted to grab the torch and stuff that had fallen. So yeah, I really hope that this is going to work. Now the thing about it is I believe it's within 128 blocks from your location that mobs can spawn. So like I'm pretty sure I pretty much... And I don't necessarily have that number right. That's a number I've heard before, but I'm not sure how accurate it was, or if I'm even remembering it in the right context. But, like, that should mean that roughly, for example, I can light up to about there and be done, and then turn around. Because, like, if we look off into the distance, I'm guessing we'll probably see some mobs spawning about there at the furthest. But, like, yeah, there's a spider there, which this area would definitely be in range if I'm over here. And then going the other direction, first off, I'm going to need to go really far that way, like over to there, and then into the desert and stuff. So spiders have already spawned. That's a problem that I'm going to have to deal with. Let's take a peek in here. And we have creepers too. Perfect. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna need to get carpet down to prevent creepers or spiders from spawning. But we now have creepers spawning, and they should eventually find their way to the location. What I might do is add cats along the edge to speed it up at some point. Because by putting cats in, the creepers will move towards the middle faster. But yeah, now I can kill these guys, and they'll drop gunpowder. And it's a bit more convenient than my kind of everything spawner that I have back at base. But then I'm going to want to have an option that can make these guys fall down to here, where I'll have magma and then a minecart with a hopper running underneath it to collect them all, and then it'll go to a chest. And yeah, that's the plan for the moment. And what I might be able to do is actually have it drop, run a item elevator. I don't know. There's a lot of thinking left for me to do on this. I'm still not fully sure what I want to do for everything. I'm also not sure how many like mechanics I want to try and use that I haven't used before and stuff like that. But like, yeah, for the moment I'm going to need to be able to access this from back here too. Just because I don't have everything set up quite yet. But that's fine. What I might do is just make it where it's open on all the sides. And then, yeah. That way, if I ever need in, I can move in and move back out. Like a saw. So yeah, I think that's the plan for the moment. I think I'm probably going to be pretty happy with this. And yeah, it's going to be automatic eventually. I hope. So then the other thing is, will this conflict at all with the Iron Golem farm? I don't think it will. Because it should be regular mob spawning, and I don't think regular mob spawning affects Iron Golem spawns at all. At least I've never seen anybody build an Iron Golem farm and bother to set up anything special for it. So yeah. I'm going to need to put some carpet in there too. I don't know why I'm just thinking about that now. Do we have any sheep around that I can just shear? That's a pig. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to run back for wool. Give me one sec, guys. Okay, so I was kind of hoping it would be daytime by the time I got back. I kind of poked some holes in here to kind of hopefully get some light in, but it didn't work out so great. So I'm going to have to go about this a bit more dangerously. We're going to poke a hole open here and kind of rush in and drop some torches. Appears as though not too many creepers had spawned though. It's not very shocking with the spiders spawning, they cause problems. But what we can do is basically place these carpets so that there's no open 2x2 space. And by preventing there from being any open 2x2 space, spiders can't spawn. Now the only thing is I don't know if creepers can walk over these carpets or not with the trapdoors above. So it might cause some problems with creeper movement, but for the most part, I think it should be worth it because you kind of need to stop the spider spawner, because otherwise what will happen is you'll get a lot of spiders stacked up in here. And that's troublesome. You don't really want a stack up of spiders in your creeper spawner. And like the thing about it is with stuff like this, most of the time I have absolutely no clue what I'm talking about. I'm just kind of winging it. This is one spot where I actually kind of have a clue what I'm talking about. Not like a really good one, but like I kind of know what I'm talking about for once. I hope. I'm going to feel pretty dumb if I don't. I am just short on carpet. I need another 4. That's annoying. That's another 4 wool. Oh, whoops. Just in a spot I used to get up. Okay, but yeah, this will be a good test too, because when we come back, if there's spiders, I know I did something wrong. If there's no spiders, I know I probably did something right. Either that or I left a hole open and there's light coming through. But yeah, I need to go on a grand quest for sheep because I don't really want to go all the way back if I can avoid it. But there should probably be some sheep just around here somewhere. Ah, yeah, there we go. That's one benefit to being in the area for a while is a lot of animals start stacking up. Whee, okay. Perfect. And, oh, it's going to be annoying if there's a bunch of creepers in here, isn't it? There's not. I don't know if that's bad luck or good luck, to be completely honest. Because it might mean that I did something wrong. I sure hope not. So yeah. This doesn't add like a whole ton of spawning locations, but it adds some. I'm going to want to add a couple layers to this, and as I mentioned previously, light up caves and stuff like that. Hopefully by having that be my AFK location, it'll help with some of the caves, but there's still going to be monsters spawning on the surface and stuff. So yeah, I'm going to need to put in some work in this area. But for the moment, guys, I'm pretty happy with this. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. Hopefully we should start seeing some creepers spawning. And yeah, I think this is where I'm going to end this one off. Don't worry, I'll add some trapdoors here off camera. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.